They say the world has never been richer. So why do the countries that produce our minerals, oil, coffee, and labor remain trapped in the same poverty cycle for almost 70 years? Why does every attempt to break free end the same way? Debt, crisis, and dependency. Today, we uncover the hidden formula, the silent mechanism that keeps poor countries poor and rich countries powerful. You won't see it in textbooks, you won't hear it in speeches, but it shapes almost every global decision made today. When dozens of nations gained independence after World War II, the world expected a boom. Natural resources, abundant. Young populations, exploding. Land and agriculture, enough to feed continents. By 1970, experts predicted most developing countries would catch up within a generation. But something strange happened. Instead of rising, many fell deeper into debt. Instead of gaining power, their industries collapsed. And instead of economic freedom, they became dependent on foreign money, foreign banks, and foreign markets. Here's the startling fact. Today, the poorest 46 countries export more raw resources than ever before, yet remain trapped at the bottom of the global income ladder. Why? Because they stepped into a system designed like a casino. A place where the house always wins, and the players almost never do. First, the debt loop. Imagine borrowing money to build wealth, but the interest rate is higher than your income growth. No matter how hard you work, your debt grows faster than your progress. That's what happened in the 1980s. Developing nations borrowed heavily, often encouraged by Western advisors. Then, global interest rates spiked. Debt payments exploded. Governments spent more on interest than on schools and hospitals. This became step one of the formula. Debt creates dependency. Second, the export trap. Now imagine being told, you can't build your own factories, just export raw materials, leave manufacturing to us. That's the second mechanism. Many poor nations are forced into commodity-only economies. They export cheap raw goods and import finished products at higher prices. It's like selling your wheat for $1 and buying back bread for 10. The value leaves the country. Third, the currency squeeze. To survive, these countries need dollars, but their own currencies are weak and unstable. So every crisis, political, environmental, or financial, crushes their currency, making imports more expensive and pushing the country deeper into debt. Like running on a treadmill that speeds up every time you slow down. Fourth, the brain drain paradox. As the system squeezes harder, the smartest minds leave. Doctors, engineers, scientists, gone. The very people needed to build industries vanish to richer nations. Fifth, the corruption incentive. And the final gear of the machine, an elite class emerges. A small group benefits from foreign companies, foreign banks, and foreign governments. They stay rich by keeping things exactly as they are. This isn't a conspiracy, it's a system of incentives. A machine built after World War II that rewards dependency and punishes independence. The turning point came when multiple countries tried to break the cycle. Some nationalized industries, some defaulted on debt, some tried industrialization. Almost every attempt triggered sanctions, capital flight, coups, IMF restructuring, or foreign intervention. The message was clear: stay in the system or pay the price for defying it. Today, the formula still operates. Cheap labor zones, debt-dependent governments, currency shortages, raw material exports, weak domestic industries. The result? Half the planet produces wealth, while the other half captures it. And even when poor countries grow, they often grow without developing, meaning the people stay poor while GDP rises. This is why poverty feels permanent. Not because nations can't rise, but because the system benefits when they don't. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Poverty in poor countries isn't accidental. It's engineered through rules written decades ago, rules that still decide who wins and who loses in the global economy. A formula can be changed, but only if people first recognize it. So here's my question. If the system is this unbalanced, do you think it can ever be fixed? Or is global inequality permanent? Let me know your thoughts below.